Tonight we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On second down, Benjamin. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Delayed gives there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage.
Oh, now Greer, he fumbled the football. And the Falcons say they have it, they do.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the...
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in, they did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd and long, here's Greer. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Holding offense.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Greer, and he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Ito Smith heading back out with the rest of his offensive crew. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week. You'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try to get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
On second down now, it's Smith. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 34 yards there at a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. It's caught by Aguilar. He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, talk about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
This is fielded at the goal line. And some space here. The 40, 30, past the 20. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Will Greer, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on first and 10. And an alley to run. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run, Devontae Freeman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. To throw on third down. Franks. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Greer following the turnover. he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Benjamin. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A throw over the middle, taken in. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. Greer on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Stay up.
That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Yeah, I played Madden.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Huh?
Now a dump off here complete.
Yeah,
oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's picked up by Panthers.
Yeah, just send me the
He wanted to start the season with a fumble loss to both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
I said just send me the invite. I see you open and I do.
Every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is they've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Greer sets to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. We know that Gano has that big leg. He had the longest made field goal in the NFL last year, 63 yards to beat the Giants in Week 4. That was the longest game winner in NFL history, and he converts from long here again. Ito Smith heading back out with the rest of his offensive crew. He's had it working pretty well here in this first half up until that last drive when he put it on the turf, Charles.
Yeah.
So I don't think they want to overreact to that fumble because now you've got a guy that's played so well. You don't want to take him and limit his effectiveness by worrying about it too much. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if we saw him next week at meetings. He'd have a football with him at all times.
Stick up, bring up
that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Franks completes it to Aguilar. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That's how from the game off there.
Touchdown, Atlanta. George Kittle, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in after 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Greer. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
So you advance, every, 12 midnight every night?
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
On 2nd and 10, Greer, he gets it to Thomas. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls. We just saw there.
Rolling on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
What? Shorty. Shorty. Yo.
Seems to be the front and the back end pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Greer looks to throw, and that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Get up.
Nelson Aguilar and company getting set to go again on offense now. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Man, when you talk about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. Busting free at the 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Smith. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Smith. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Back to throw. Franks. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we're at half. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the gun. Franks complete. Smith has it. 13 yards there, offset some of the penalty yardage as it's second down. Second down and inches. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 in a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Put in charge of shotgun. Oh, listen.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick slant, caught by Moore. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
14 yards there, and a Falcon first down. That's Aguilar with it on the jet sweep. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A first down carry for Smith. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now.
Joe McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
On first down, it's Smith. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Looking to throw. Franks looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 1 to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but now it's 3rd and goal. They've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they finally break through on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Franks toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Here's Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to the air. Greer on 2nd down. Benjamin's got it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Greer on 3rd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustration, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll run with Smith. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. On the draw, this is Smith. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The line to open as well.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah.
Off play action. Franks.
Please put
And now
messenger.
another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Eric Reed. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
Then you got to look at that.
You guys ready to have a deep period? You want messenger? What you said?
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Yeah, it was an iPod Facebook messenger. I had Facebook too. I only use it for other stuff though. To get free stuff. Exactly.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Yeah. Well, everyone has Facebook. No one has Facebook Messenger like that. But it's free, so it doesn't matter.
Throwing on 3rd down.
Greer.
Thomas has got it complete. And a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon team. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
McManus's point after is good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
What's your thing?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Yeah, I forgot her sister. Alright, let's stop it.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
I say
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear it. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Out of the gun, Greer. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bailey. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take it into the end zone. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. They go back to the ground with Smith. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Panthers will get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. On first down, it's Greer. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Greer again. Over the middle, complete. That's Bailey. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Greer to throw on 3rd and 1. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. On 2nd and 11 now. Greer completes it to Benjamin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A shotgun snap for Greer. That's caught. It's Thomas. So So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Atlanta,
you show me the invite to the league. Huh? What do you know about?